Hey guys, Coach Marks for VSG. I've been saying I'm going to make a cooking video, so I finally got my shit together and I'm making a cooking video. So as if you've watched any of my other videos at all, you'll know that my kitchen, I say it's this big, and I'm not shitting you because this is my kitchen. So it's little. So luckily I don't have to move the camera at all. Well, I will, just show you what I'm doing. But, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, I've never made this before. This is a test for me, so I'll let you know how it is later. I'm going to make turkey meatballs and some little ricotta bake things. I've made the ricotta bakes before, those were good. But the turkey meatballs, this is a new stretch for me. I'm using some low-carb stuff and, you know, watching obviously what we're eating. So I'm going to show you what I have. Okay, I have, this is one of those 1.3 pound things of the Shady Brook Farms ground turkey. It's 93% fat-free. I use it when I get whatever I cook turkey, which is all the time. We have 1 egg. I use onion powder because I don't like onions, but you could feel free to use onions, or if you want to like dice peppers or whatever and put them in there. I don't do vegetables, and again, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know I don't do vegetables. So onion powder, that's a half teaspoon, if I didn't say so. A teaspoon of garlic. I buy the minced because it's a pain in the ass to clean garlic and do it all the time, so works for me. A teaspoon of basil. I use dried basil, again, because it's easy. When I'm making something fancy for like other people, I use fresh basil, but nah. A quarter cup of grated Parmesan, and then this is a quarter cup of these breadcrumbs. They're extremely low carb. I got them on nutrition.com. A quarter cup only has 1 gram of net carbs, so it has 4 carbs plus 3 of fiber, so 1 gram net carbs. I showed these in another video that I made. Now we're going to try it and see how it is. And then the last ingredient, I had actually been doing some reading, a ton of reading in the last couple weeks while I've been home from work, and I found that people use pork rinds in place of breadcrumbs. I guess they did that on the Atkins diet, so we're going to try it. So I bought a package, like a whole 16 or 18 pack of these Lowry's pork rinds, because Laura Newsom gave me a pack for Christmas in like a little goodie bag. Holy mother of God, these things are amazing by themselves. They taste like bacon. How can that be wrong? Bacon turkey meatballs. That's going to be awesome. So this is those. And 1 bag, actually, I wanted 3/4 of a cup, and 1 bag was pretty much right on the nose, 3/4 of a cup. So here's all the stuff that I'm using. I'll list the ingredients and crap somewhere, either in the notes or whatever. I don't know. We'll see how fancy I get with this video. Okay, so I'm going to just move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to put in the breadcrumbs, the other breadcrumbs, cheese. This is I'm a right-handed, I probably should have moved the camera the other way, but whatever. Onion powder, not onion salt, onion powder. Basil, the garlic, and an egg. Alright, so now we got all that stuff out of the way. Let me dump all this crap in the sink. Alright, now the part I hate. Yes, I did just scour my hands because I'm a freak like that. The part I hate is mushing them. Not exactly sure how many this is going to make. I guess we'll see. And I'll figure out like all the nutrition facts and all the yada 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 for everybody, so you don't have to do it. You'll be able to figure out your own, I'm sure. Well, they smell pretty good. I probably could have put some pepper in here. I think I wanted to. I guess I didn't. put some pepper in there anyway. Hold that thought. Since I only have one clean hand, I'm going to use ground black pepper. That's maybe half a teaspoon, a little less. I don't cook with salt, hardly ever. I haven't cooked with salt in a long time, so I don't care. It's not something I miss because I never used it anyway. So I'm going to pause this while I'm doing the rest of this because you guys are going to get bored of probably watching my hand smush this turkey in a bowl. Alright, we're back. Everything is properly mushed, as you can see. I washed my hands again. I hate, when I was married, man, my ex-wife was always like, here, mush the meatballs, honey. I can't stand doing it. So I'm using a tablespoon and a spoon, and I just have, oh crap, I didn't do this. I just have a regular cookie sheet. I'm actually going to turn my oven on right now to about 375. Just a regular cookie sheet, covered it in foil, and I use olive oil, fat-free, whatever pan. Just going to spray that too. And we're going to fake shape the meatballs. So, if you like getting your hands dirty, feel free. Like I said, I hate it. So, I'm doing this. And for somebody who likes to cook as much as I do, I'll tell you, I hate getting, like, my hands all gushed with this crap. So, I'm not going to make you guys sit here and painfully watch me do this. You get the idea. So, I'm going to pause this until it's done, and we'll be right back. Alright, so that's done. I kind of underestimated how many it would make. It actually made 21 meatballs. You guys, I'm sure, will be able to eat more. I'm guessing I'll be able to eat one and maybe half a Ricotta Bake. But we'll see. So I'm going to put these in the oven at 350, and I'm going to guess they're going to take like a higher 25 minutes, a half hour. So we'll see how that goes. And I am going to pause this and get ready to make the Ricotta Bakes, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. I got the stuff set up for the Ricotta Bake. It's actually really easy. I forget who, somebody actually mentioned, I don't know if it was on Facebook or whatever, or even my YouTube last video, that they never made Ricotta Bake. They bought ricotta cheese. So I bought fat-free ricotta cheese. It's the first time I've ever tried it. Looks a lot like ricotta cheese. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with 2% or whatever, but whatever. It's you know, one of these is just about a pound, and serving size is a quarter cup, and there's only 3 carbs, and no fat. Zero fat. Look at that. No fat. So maybe I'll mix the two. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see how these are. I don't know. So I have 2 of those in my mixing bowl. I know it's bright in here. There we go. And this is actually super easy. Like, it's basically the same concept as if you were going to make lasagna. It's the same inside, basically. So I did 2 eggs. A teaspoon of garlic. Again, I used the pre-ground, the pre-chopped, diced, whatever you want to call it stuff. And this is a tablespoon-ish, a little more of oregano. Difference between basil and oregano, I'm going to put basil in the meatballs, put oregano in this. Basil is sweet, oregano is more sour, so it's good for a lasagna filling, ricotta bake, whatever. So just those 3 things, and then some cracked pepper to taste. I like pepper. So we'll go a little bit. Alright, that's pepper. And then just to give it a little bit of kick, just a little cayenne. Not much. That's like not even like 1/8 of a teaspoon or whatever. Alright, I will bring you closer. Bam, you're closer. Alright. So you can see not much cayenne in there, just enough. So I would use a hand mixer, but I don't feel like taking mine out. So yeah, this fat-free stuff has the texture of like mashed potatoes. A little interesting. So again, you guys don't have to sit here and get tortured while I stir this to mush. So we'll pause for a second. Okay, we're back. Now what I have is we have our mix, which looks a lot like mashed potatoes. I'm a little weary of this fat-free ricotta cheese, but we'll see. I may have over-seasoned it a little bit, but who cares? So now, these are just little ramekins that I got. I was going to do my muffin tins, but I couldn't find my my really kick-ass non-stick muffin tin pan. So I'm going to do it in these. It's probably more than will fit, but whatever. So again, Pam olive oil spray. Woo-wee! Alright, anyway, so now I'm going to go with half cup just to see how it works. And I won't torture you through all of this either. Alright, so you can see it only made 7. Which is fine. So there's 7 of these, and I also have a little bit of low-fat pizza cheese, which is just a mix of mozzarella and provolone, and I'm just going to put a little bit on top of each. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so I've got the 7. I'm going to put those in the oven with the meatballs. I have to say, the meatballs smell unfucking believable. So I'm pretty stoked with that. Ricotta, we'll see how the fat-free goes. If not, we'll just try it again with regular. Or I'll let you know when we taste test it, and you can decide whether you want to try fat-free or if you want to go for the regular stuff. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and we'll be back. I just wanted to give you guys a quick view of the meatballs. They've been in for, I don't know, 15, I have a timer set, maybe 15 minutes. I took them out and just flipped them over. So they really smell good. I cannot wait to try these. So these are going to go back in the oven. The bakes are going to go back in the oven, and we'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I have to say I'm pretty stoked with the way everything looks so far. Everything is done. I'm going to show you in a second. So you might be able to see it like in the little corner over here. But so the meatballs took about, what did I say? I put them in for 25. They took about close to 35 minutes. I did turn the heat down to 350. And then the Ricotta Bakes took about 35 minutes. So everything is done. Everything looks and smells fucking awesome. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So give me a second and I will show you what they look like, and then we're going to put it on a plate and we're going to try it. Alright, so here is everything cooked. So these are probably screaming crazy hot. I'm not even going to touch them, but you can see they're just kind of, you can put a toothpick in them and check just to make sure that they're, it's like a brownie. You put the toothpick in. If it comes out dry, it's done. But being a guinea, I cook a shit ton, so I know it's done just by touching it. So there's crazy hot. Meatballs are done. Aries is sitting over there just eyeing me like crazy. So let me put all this stuff on a plate and we'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, here is the Ricotta Bake out of the ramekin, and it actually came out super easy. And the turkey meatball, and then what I didn't tell you is that I made some sauce, and you're not getting that recipe. So please don't use jarred sauce. Make your own, please, please, please. So. Here we go. It's done. Alright guys, final product right here. It smells really good. So let's give it a shot. It's like steaming crazy hot. You can probably, yeah, you can see that. So the texture of the fat-free ricotta actually looks pretty good now. So let's give it a try before and see. Let's watch me burn my face. It does smell good though. Yeah, that's good. Might actually use a little bit of salt, just a little bit. But yeah, it's good. Even the fat-free, I'm pretty surprised. Meatball. That's good. Probably could have cooked them just a little bit less time. But yeah, they taste awesome. Alright, I'm not going to talk my mouth full, but I got to chew. So, alright, Aries is like right here. So, yeah, I'm really stoked with the way these came out. So, now I'm going to edit all this crap down, and I'll find the nutrition facts, and I'll get everything squared away, and I'll post it in a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys like it, tell me you liked it. You don't have to tell me you love it or anything, but if you like them, I'll make more. I have a bazillion recipes in my head, and that's all I got. So, it's not just a journey, it's an adventure, and peace.